Hey everybody, now it works. I've been talking about this this new Elgato mic that I have, and I like it. I think it sounds good for what it is, a tiny mic, but the last two times I have turned on OBS, plugged in the mic, tested it, it works, and then I run the little intro, then it doesn't work, and I have to stop and I have to unplug it, plug it back in again. I don't understand why it's doing that. Very strange. Maybe I need to lock it. There, we'll try that and see what happens. Hello, welcome. We're back. We did this last night. We're doing it again tonight because I'm on a roll. Just got in from work. As you can tell, my hot work attire, my Blockbuster video shirt. So okay. Tonight, I need to capture footage from another Jalico game, but I'm in luck because this is probably my favorite Jalico game and one of my favorite NES games of all time. This game is the first full purchase I made with my own money. As far as like video games go, this is the first like full-priced video game that I bought for myself when I was a kid. I bought a bunch of Atari 2600 games when I was a kid, but they were $2 for $1 at Revco or whatever during the crash, and I, bought a bunch of Atari games that way. But that's not paying, for a video game. That was bargain bin stuff. I went to a store which no longer exists, Lionel Playworld, I think, and I don't know where I got the money, but I handed it over. I was like, "Give me a copy of this game, please." And the game that we're going to have a good time playing, City Connection. This game rules. It's awesome. I love this game. I love it. I absolutely love it. I just want to, well, I'm not going to hear where the audio is. Let's just bring that down anyway. Here's the thing. I could drive around on this first level forever. And I can usually finish the second level. Anything after that, I've seen the third level. I don't think I've ever finished the third level. I don't know what comes after that. So, because I'm already so familiar with this game, I've just turned on infinite lives, and we're going to see how that goes. So, let's roll her on? Yeah, okay. Let's play some City Connection. This game rules, you guys. Now, one thing I have noticed when it comes to emulating this game, which I'm not saying that's what I'm doing, but, oops, wrong button. Let's just make sure the infinite lives thing happens. Maybe? Maybe not. We'll find out. So, because of how many sprites end up on screen, like you see these two police cars? That usually works fine. That third police car that's sort of dim, that can sometimes flicker out of existence. Like, you would not see it. You would just crash into it. This game of late has been my streaming test game to make sure that the frame rates are working correctly. Whoops. Just talking. Lives are going down. This infinite lives thing doesn't seem to be happening. We'll just see if it stays at 0 or not. But yeah, this game is very finicky when it comes to, like, those three police cars in a line right now. That third one would not be there if the frame rate is not set right. Screwed that up. But if you're not familiar with this game, this was an arcade game. And this is it, really. You're painting the town. You're painting the roads. There are cops everywhere, but they're not really pursuing you. They're just everywhere. And if you stay on any one level too long, there's a cat. And if you hit the cat, you die. It's a really weird... Everything about it it's a very strange mechanic. But yeah, you just have to paint all the roads, and then you move on to the next city. There's the cat. These little blocks that you see are oil cans, and you can chuck them at police, and when they start spinning, you can just knock them out. Whoop. Sometimes the cat will just show up where you do not expect. Usually it shows up if you stay I'm just driving. Like, if you're just going in a straight line and it doesn't seem like you're playing the game, the cat shows up. It's like, no, you play this game. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's not a lot to this. It's a points game. It's a, yeah, well, see, the cat knew what I needed. You know, you just collect a bunch of oil cans. You don't have to, you know, get rid of a bunch of police cars. It's just if they're in your way. There. You just paint all the roads. There's something wrong with the setup. Because it's not supposed to pause like that. Whoops. Okay, so the infinite lives thing did not stick. Stand by, please. Come back. Alright. There we go. Okay, there we go. That pause is definitely not supposed to be there. I think that's maybe a Retro Achievements thing. Maybe it's pulling that information and... Oh. And causing the game to hiccup like that. It's the only thing I can think of, because it was doing it last night with, whatever the hell I was playing last night. Oh, the balloons are points. I think there's also some sort of warp, mechanic. I used to have this level down to an exact science. Like, I knew exactly... I had a perfect route through this level. It has been a very long time since I've played it with any sincerity. So I don't remember exactly what I would do there, but, yeah, I would play this level over and over and over again, and mainly it was because of the music. I think the music in this level particularly is just cool. I do not like the level 2 music. I think level 3 just repeats it. You do start racking up a massive amount of points if you hit enough cops in a row. Yo. See, even now, it's a bit of a flickery mess with that cat. And I don't remember it being that flickery. So... But I use this game a lot when I test retro handhelds and stuff. Just to see if they are showing the games right, because this is a game. You see how that cop car and that one that's falling there is phasing in and out? It won't appear if the frame rate is not right. And that, of course, will make the game very hard, because then, of course, you can't see certain things. But yeah, this game is how I know that, you know, a retro handheld is a piece of crap. Usually the preloaded, you know, cheap devices. That's how I know they just don't work right. So I am so incredibly intimately familiar with this level of City Connection. I could just run around and just oil cops to death over and over again. That was more enjoyable to me than trying to get further in the game. I don't know why. Just like being here. Your car is cool. I like your cool car. Your dude's smoking. That was a sneaky thing for, you know, being a kid. Was, you know, oh my god, he's smoking. And how that even, you know, got to be, how that was approved. You know, especially where video games were headed in the 90s. Like, you cannot hit the cat with oil. The cat is invincible. Cat will fuck you up. You can get two of them spinning, and hit one, and it'll cascade into the other. Oh shit. Ow. I've played the arcade game maybe once. I never saw it. I didn't know this was an arcade game until way later. I always just thought this was an NES game. I have played it. I don't like it as much, and that's a weird split for me, where I prefer the NES version of an arcade game. Obviously, there are other ones, you know, games that are different in the arcade than they were on the NES, but you know, it might just be because I played this one so much, and the arcade game just doesn't feel right. I love how your car just kind of, like, you know, warbles when it hits the roof of a jump that... Get that balloon. Yeah, see, that's a retro achievements thing, and I don't know why that's happening. Yo. Being connected to retro achievements should not influence... It should not influence the playability of the game. Like, it should not... The performance should not be affected in any way. I don't care if it's talking to the server or not. It shouldn't draw that much to where it's like, uh-oh, game is frozen, so... Guess I'll go check retro achievements and see if they've got something posted about that. Maybe I need to update something. I think I'm right when I say this. I don't know for sure, but I would hope I am. I think this game is on Switch Online. Sure as hell should be. Like, this is... Like, I still have my original lineup of NES games memorized in my head. So for me, this is... Whoa. For me, this is an original NES game. This is like... This is a, you know, on the Mount Rushmore of my NES games. I don't know why. It's just so weird. Yeah, I've always said, I used to say this on the No Quarters podcast all the time, but you could come up to me at any point. Like, if you saw me in person somewhere and said, list for me the NES games you had, I would be able to do it for reasons that I still don't understand why that information is still in my brain. But I memorized this list of NES games that I owned in the order in which I got them. So it's completely idiotic. It serves no purpose whatsoever. I'm sure that space in my brain could be used for literally anything else. Oh, okay, so it does warp you. I guess if you get like 3 of them, it warps you. What's happening? Kinda didn't want to do that. I kinda wanted to... I guess maybe it just warps you to the next level. I guess, I don't know. But yeah, if you ever see me in person, ask me to rattle off a list of the NES games that I owned. Whoa. Because I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Duck Hunt, Gyromite Golf, The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, City Connection, Super Mario Bros. 2, Zelda 2, Winter Games, Jeopardy, Hogan's Alley, Star Force, Castlevania 2, Mega Man. The only thing I can remember as to why I have that firmly implanted in my brain is that, so I stacked the games in the order that I had, like a cartridge organizer, you know, with slots that you could, you know, just hold your games in. I think it was wall mounted. It was kind of nice. I liked it. I wish I still had it. And so I guess I was putting them in there in the order in which I got them as, you know, like gifts or whatever. And I vaguely remember that, you know, my friends and I, we would trade games all the time. Not permanently, but, you know, just to, like, borrow. Just like, hey, I'm not playing Zelda. Do you want to borrow it? What do you have that I don't have? Because that was always the thing. Like, what games do you have that I don't, and vice versa? Because it was cheaper than, you know, going out and buying it. I had a friend who had Athena. I didn't want to buy Athena. Athena is a pretty terrible game. But, you know. So, at school, we would always tell each other what games we had. And I guess I just memorized the list like a crazy person. But it's never left my head. I have no reason to retain that knowledge, but I can't get rid of it. It's really irritating. I would be more than happy to put something else in that space. Shoot. That was lucky. Ugh. Yeah, it's definitely the achievement system that's doing that. Starting to miss the intro music. Now if I turn around, that balloon won't be there. Ah, crap. I like how you brake. I like how the car realistically is just like, oh crap, you know. That little wheelie thing you do there lets you know that you have enough speed to jump. When you first get started, you can't just immediately jump. You have to have the right, you know, amount of speed, obviously. So it's not just, that's not just a visual flair, that's an actual useful gameplay mechanic. Whoa. The thing I always wanted as a kid, that I guess you could probably make it do now with the cheat systems that are available, I just wanted to drive around. Like, I don't need the whole cars coming the other way. I don't need that. I don't need that thing coming at me. I don't need the cat. I don't need these, you know, these twitchy moments. I don't want that. I never did. I just want to drive around and collect the oil cans and smash police cars. Okay, see, I don't think I ever saw this level. I'm not blown away. Police cars look like tow trucks now. That's interesting. I don't know how many levels there are, so that I'm curious about. But yeah, I'm fairly certain I never saw this. The roads sure do blend into the background real good, to a point where I'm like, I'm not really seeing them when I need to be. Yeah, that's right. Screw you. Come at me like that. I've got 53 oil cans. You're not getting away with this. Ah, crap. You know, this is just good. This is just good arcade high score fun. I just really find this game so relaxing. Part of that is nostalgia, but I always felt that way. I felt that way when I was a kid. I was just like, this game is, I'm just gonna screw around. I never cared about score. I was just like, I'm gonna jump around in City Connection for a little bit. It's fun, driving this car. I shouldn't be stressed out about hitting these cats, because what do I care? Oop. Oh, well, I screwed that way up. You know, the car doesn't move realistically, obviously, but it's got its own unique set of rules that I think are pretty cool. This game starts to hate you after a little while. This game is like, no, you're good. Cars come at you out of nowhere. It's a jerk move. Yeah, see, I can't make that jump. I have to... Shoot. It's tricky. It's not difficult. I was gonna say, where's the... It's up there. It's at the top. What is happening in this little cutscene? What is happening here? Is he being scolded? Oh, look. So it's just the two audio tracks, huh? Well, okay. Yeah, what can you do? Cat. Cat. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nope, missed it. I like that you explode into hearts. I don't know why. We're doing this, huh? Okay. Alright, well. Crap. Okay. Several weird elements have just shown up. So the spikes show up when you stay on one road too long. If you just sit here and cruise, eventually spikes will show up in the road. I remember that. Now, whatever those rabbits were, I don't know what that is. For some reason, there was an achievement for it, but that's new to me. I've never seen the rabbit thing before. I don't know what that means. I'm sure it is just a points thing. Whew. I used to be able to time those real well too. Like I could get to the very end and turn around. Now my timing is off a little bit now. I can't really remember how to do it. Oh, stupid cat. Oh. I had such a system worked out for this game. It reminds me, I mean, it's not even remotely close to being that same kind of game, but it reminds me a lot of Dodge'em on the 2600, which is, you know, you're just driving through a maze collecting dots. It's one of those. I had a system for that too, where I just perfected it. Like I knew exactly what the patterns of the cars were in that. I should play some Dodge'em, see if I remember that. Probably don't. There's no reason for me to. Shit. Cops should not be flying through the air like that. Just in case you were wondering. They should not. They shouldn't do that. It should be illegal. Alright, so I've got to get up. It's not a way to do it. I think it's just that one dot. Gotta get that one dot. It's just a pleasant, you know, like even the game screws you over like that. It's still just a pleasant experience. These jumps are not normal. There. I still don't understand what that other little cutscene was. It's so strange. He looked like he was being browbeaten by some lady. Oh, and we're back to the beginning. Okay. Well, that's City Connection. I'll probably just play a little bit more of it, because I know I warped at that one point. I want to make sure that I didn't skip a level. Ooh, ooh. Man. Yikes. So I guess we'll just play back to level 3 without getting any balloons. And just make sure. I could look it up. I'm just having a good time playing City Connection. Yeah. Maybe there's an achievement for 10,000 miles. I love how you can just do that. In case I haven't been clear, I love everything about this game. I just absolutely adore it. And I've never played it with the option to, you know, to play it infinitely like I'm doing now. I never had this option before. I would have done this all the time. I would have sat for hours and have just done this, but you know, I was a child, so. Jeez. Jeez! Just do that better. Just do that better too. Nope. Didn't have enough speed. Ugh. Damn it. Cat, that's where I need to be. Thank you. Smoking. Just smoking. Just having a little cigarette break. See, I think if I get another balloon, I'm gonna warp again. So, note to self, do not get balloon. Not sure why I jumped there. Cat. Do better. Oh, so your miles loop around. Okay. So you don't get 10,000, it just goes back to 0. Got it. Okay. Fine. It's an arcade game. It eventually is like, you're not going to win. And I will see to that, because I am an arcade game. Arcade games are jerks like that. This is no different. Oh, you dumbass cat. Alright. Still smoking. You're just gonna be smoking from here on out? I think in the Japanese version you're a lady, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, so we skipped Paris. Okay. So as a kid I got to level 4. This is level 3. Ah. Oh. I was gonna say, there's not a lot of cops here in France, but, then one showed up and wrecked my shit, so... You are limited. You can't, like I said, you have to wait for it to indicate that you can jump before you can jump. Because if you could jump all the time, that would be silly. Who could do that? Nobody. Nobody except Mr. City Connection. I don't know what your name is in this. I do know, or at least I think I know, that the current rights holder for Jalico games is a company called City Connection. They named themselves after this game. I think that's accurate. I do know there is a company called City Connection that is a holding company, and I believe they have the Jalico assets. But I could be wrong. Old video game rights are very confusing at this point. I wish it was better. Oh, that darn cat. Ooh. Keep trying to turn around at that spot. Can't do that. Stop trying. Note to self. Just go forward. Move ahead. We'll go until it says level 10. Just to make sure I have enough. But I gotta just eject a bunch of oil because this bonus point sound is hella terrible. Have we seen this area before? No human being was meant to get this far. Haha. This is suddenly expert level City Connection play. I don't know why. Now it's back to regular suck ass. Old man. Oh. There we go. It's just those 2 blocks right there. We'll get them. We'll get them right now. Oh no, it's that whole level also. Yeah. Tried it. Tried to go for it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Actually, I'm a little confused how you would get up there. Where would you make that jump from? I guess, okay. I guess up here, instead of dropping down there. Yeah. That's what you need to do, is as long as there's not a police van there. There's probably gonna be every time I try this. I can get there. I know how to get there. It's just making it all work. There we go. That's okay. That's level 9. Awful. It's an awful noise. I mean, it's good. Bonus points are good, but okay. So we're back to this. Okay, so we've seen all the game's content at this point. Jeez. Oh, I used to be better at that. So annoying. Ugh. used to be so much better at that. How do I make those rabbits come back? Alright, so how would you get over there? You need to do this. Oh. So do you need to land and jump immediately? You damn cat. Jeez. I screwed that all kinds of up. I just want to finish this level. That's all I want to do. See, so I kind of like how some of these are not really puzzles, but there is sort of a how do I get up there thing to it. I wish there was more of it. And I've never checked. Is there like a Game Boy version of this that has 100 levels or something? Because it seems like the kind of game that would have had a Game Boy sequel that would have had, you know, play 100 new levels. Which I always thought was the coolest thing about the Game Boy. That they would do that. Yeah, you can't make that. Can jump in the air or turn in the air, but not normally. See, because you can't jump immediately after landing. Okay, so you can. So I've got to land right on the edge and then jump again. But that's not going to do it. It's not going to do it either. Okay, so let's try doing that, and then... Nope. No, there's... Interesting. Ugh. Maybe that was it. Maybe I've got to get right to the edge. Right here. Ugh. Oh no. I've screwed it all up horribly. That wasn't it either. Cars are getting in the way. The cats are getting in the way. Everything is getting in the way. How dare you? Sometimes you just hit a point of no return where it's like, no, you can't jump here. Wait, okay, so you heard me jump. Boy, this is strange. Falling doesn't get you there. You've gotta jump. I think that would have been it, had that car not been in the way. Get up there. Oh. What am I missing? Oh. I think I've got to land so close to the edge there. Like, I've got to jump the second... Nope, see, that's too far. So I've got to jump, say, now. Okay, and now. Nope. Oh. We've got to jump like the second. Oh. Well, that's not gonna do it either. Well, that's City Connection. Stop butting my head against that. I think I've got plenty of footage for it. We're back. Hello. It's a great game. I love City Connection so much. Like I said, I think it's my favorite Jalico game. I can't think of another game from them that I'm like, no, this is a great game. I mean, Jalico put out a lot of stuff and a lot of it is fine, but City Connection, man, this spoke to me when I was a kid, and I can go back and play this and still be like, this game rules. I want to play this for hours and hours and hours and just drive around and pick up cans and hit cars and jump. It's fun. All the mechanics in it that you do are fun. They're all interesting and fun. It's just simple, no nonsense. I'm having fun doing cool stuff in a video game. I'm in a cool car. My guy's a sort of a cool guy, smoking, because that was cool in the 80s, I guess. So anyway, that's City Connection for the NES by Jalico. It's good. Oh God, I love it so much. Anyway, thanks for watching me play an hour or so of City Connection. I enjoyed it. It's one of those games that I don't it's not that I know the ins and outs of City Connection a lot, but because I'm so familiar with it, I can explain exactly what's happening as I'm playing it. It's not a discovery game. It's a, okay, here's what's up with this game. This happens and then you do this, and that's why this cat is here. Those spikes come out. Now like I said, the rabbit thing, I don't know what the hell triggered that. I'll go look that up later and figure it out. But yeah, what a game. What a game. It's great. It's so good. I love it. Thanks for coming along with me as we toured many, many cities throughout the world and painted their streets. They probably needed painting. All these weird 3-tier highway systems. Someone needs to do it. Anyway, thanks. I'll be back again. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and we'll play more Jalico games. I've got a bunch of these things to do. It's a weird video that's coming out, but it'll get done soon. Anyway, see ya. Have a good night.